nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we are back. And today we are looking at Gunrunner. So, Gunrunner here is from, I think, a comic called Zone. I don't remember exactly the original origin of this character. All I know is that they were a Micromaster that was a repaint of Road Handler. That was part of a, it was some kind of Pretender, like, set thing. It was like a giant, like, tank thing, and, you know, had, like, a bunch of weapons, and he could interact with it. Obviously, mostly cared about the main figure because, you know, it's a black Pontiac Firebird, and if you know me, third generation 80s Firebirds are kind of an obsession of mine, so no surprise I wanted to add another one to my LEGO Transformers collection. And I guess if you wanted to, I mean, I guess you could replace that piece with a little red translucent piece and make it into the car from Knight Rider if you wanted to. Because I know somebody in the comments is going to say, oh my god, it looks like Kit from Knight Rider. Yes, I know. I've built that car God knows how many times. As a Transformer, no less. But anyway, so here's the car mode. Really not much else to say on it. It's a little different than my usual builds. It's a lot of asymmetry in it. But, you know, it gets the job done. But yeah, the car he is modeled after is a, we'll just pretend it's an 87 Pontiac Firebird, just for simplicity's sake. But, yep, just a nice, simple black sports car. I decided not to do the pop-up headlights this time, because I've done that, like, a million times already. But, I mean, if you really wanted to, I mean, if you really want to achieve the look of the pop-up headlights, I mean, I did make accessories for it, just in case somebody decided to bring it up. So, alright, put that hood back down. So I guess if you wanted to accomplish the look of the pop-up headlights, you could do it. I'm sure there's a better way I could have done this. I just didn't want to invest that much energy into it, just because I wasn't planning on doing that look in the first place. Since, you know, Hasbro themselves can't even be bothered to. But anyway, just a little accessory that I made for the vehicle mode. I'm probably never going to use these again. I'll probably end up scrapping them right after this video. And bam, car mode's back to normal. But anyway, there's really not much else to look at. There's this little blaster thing. So let's get to robot mode and see what that has to offer. Okay, so very similar to Wind Charger and a lot of my other, you know, Micromaster car builds, or at least, you know, deluxe, just car builds in general, as I would call them. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to start with the hood. Like I know, yep, that one's being really difficult today. Start with the hood, fold that back, and you can fold this back too if you want to, kind of make like a spoiler effect. Next, we're going to fold the windshield up. So very much like my other car bots, uses more or less the same formula. Alright, go ahead and fold the shoulders out of the way. Pull the elbows forward. Throw in a little ratchet joint. Alright, next we're going to fold the legs out. Go ahead and there's a little tab right there in the spoiler. Go ahead and unclip that. And here he is in robot mode. He's a lot taller than I was planning him to be, but, you know, that's not a bad thing. You know, a little height doesn't hurt. Give him a blaster. The legs are a new build method I've been using. They are asymmetrical, so one leg is wider than the other, but, I mean, it accomplishes what I need it to. Granted, those joints could be a little tighter. And it has a bit of a little knee rotation, so that's one advantage to this design. There actually is a waist rotation and an ab crunch, but I was mostly just looking for an excuse to make use of that joint, because I've had it lying around for God knows how long, and I just haven't had the chance to use it. But anyway, let's take a look at the head. There's the head design. Nothing super crazy about that. Very simplistic. But yeah, I just wanted to add another Autobot to the team, so, you know, Gunrunner here felt like a good character to use for that. At least this is the Micromaster version, because it's based on the Micromaster. I hope you all enjoyed. Until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!